Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 11th episode of Love Hina. So, in the last episode, we had our Sue focus episode. We got to learn a little bit about her family, the fact that she has a brother and a sister, and the fact that she can apparently get a bit older when she looks at the red moon at night and wishes upon it. And yeah, apparently Guitar reminds her a little bit of her brother. And it was an interesting episode, I guess, with a little bit of superpower battles. It was odd in some ways as well. Let's just put it that way. In any case, let's get on into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, if it looks like I'm hot and sweaty, that's because I am. It's hot, and I kind of have to have my door shut and my fan off during recording because it caused problems otherwise. As far as things getting picked up, unintentionally getting picked up by my microphone, I can't really do anything about people yelling in the background, but I can at least, not have a fan blowing. I'll one day finish a sandcastle. Stretch your arms out wide and give your harem a hug. Shinobu! Wow. Wow, she just lit up. Nice blush. Yeah, very adorable. Best girl. Of course, it's Naru. Of course. The main girl of the harem. More important than being an entertainer, that's not possible. Speaking as an entertainer, of course. Does it? So, I guess an idol episode. Speech, speech, speech. Well, she's kind of trying to get into Tokyo U. So lie, basically. Going her own way. I like it. I doubt this whole thing will last that long. You tell him, Kitaro. I bet he does. Probably also some sticky pages. Glorified small town celebrity. I'm suddenly reminded of that local idol anime, local doru, however you pronounce that. Quick, Kitaro, lick the screen. Well, that's what I would do, but... well, she's a celebrity, I guess, so that's what celebrities do. They go on TV. As opposed to a YouTube celebrity who's just on your computer monitor. Or your TV if it's hooked up to your PC. Oh wow, we really are getting singing. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. I guess I should have been. And she looked pretty good in that top. In that outfit in general, really. I actually didn't expect her to be that good of a singer. Even a little bit of animation to it, too. Like, I wouldn't call it actual choreography, but, you know. She's wiggling. uh... Rather bite down on your lip. You know, gently. Well, yeah, when you don't have a harem to live with. Okay, your outfit changed. I liked your other outfit better. And she's definitely moving around more. This is going on far longer than I expected it to. I blame Uma Musume for that. He became a big fan quickly. Good question. Where did you go wrong in life? That's not even remotely true. Don't touch me. The novelty. I'm sure they are. Or would you like Naru? I'd say he has more of an appetite. No need to do that, dude. That was uncalled for. Oh, she's arrived. You got a little bit of paper, I think, on your chin. But yeah, Naru has time for everyone, it seems like. Maybe. Unless she's just grabbing her stuff and leaving again. I'm kind of busy now. I'm a big, important celebrity person. I do not have time for side characters like you. Oh, wow. A voice actor in anime, that'd be great. Especially in ecchi anime, yeah. A little bit meta. Naturally. Well, of course. Not gonna be in the same room. Yeah, he's an idiot. Don't listen to him. He really doesn't stand a chance with her, like, at all. New outfit? Would have much better shot if it was shorter length, but... Another nice song, though. Oh. It's shorter in the front. I mean, this has been pretty much the episode so far. Which I'm okay with. I really didn't expect there to be like an idol episode in this anime. Not much sunlight right now. Nope, she's not up there. You can look in her hole all you want, or even go in the hole. Oh, she is up there. Never mind, what do I know? But using your hole shows how close we are. Probably gotta phrase that better. Gonna smack you? Oh. So she hasn't given up on Tokyo U. Oh no. Uh, that doesn't. That's not gonna get you any points with her. If the roles were reversed, it might have, but. Maybe. Or maybe it was just a dream. No, I just came down here, your pants were down, and I had to pull them back up for you. It was definitely just a dream, Keitaro. If it wasn't, then Shinobu definitely pulled your pants back up for you. Good question. And the fact that she was so nice despite the fact that he came through her hole again, that's a little bit strange. Well, yeah, then she became an idol and things changed. Right, yeah, I think that was brought up before. With a promise and all. Yes, that's in the past. She likes Keiichiro now. Well, she has a reason now, because Keitama. Kind of a joke about considering where he lives. I doubt she doesn't care about it anymore. It's probably just, you know, the honeymoon phase of the idol business. Keitaro, this is where you punch her and knock her 10,000 feet in the air for walking on you in the bath. No, she's totally not, you know, in the water. She has quite the view down there. Yeah, if the roles were reversed, it'd be a very different situation. Yeah, you would walk in on him on the bath and he's a pervert in the situation, sure, why not? Because nobody likes Kentaro. More than usual? Okay. Slow down, Keitaro. I think you might read too many doujinshi. Well, yeah, but still, doesn't being an idol worth it all? Oh no, being famous. I'm just glad to have you back, mostly. The misunderstandings. Just the paparazzi, no, don't mind it. They are? He was not talking to you. Wow, Shinobu. You know, Shinobu, you can smack him for touching you, it's okay. Wow. I like the sound of it. Yes, that's what each of you are. Well, I'm sure Motoko will be fine. She has a sword. You know. So we just lose her again. Oh wow, she's actually holding his hand. And he couldn't be happier. I like it. I can ship that. I have to think I do now. It's hard to tell what is the lyrics and what's not. That's just normal disposition. What do you want about? Meanwhile, they're continuing the idol business. Wow, you seem to be quite into it, Naru. Oh wow, really are going full date. Yeah, shove it on in. Well, kind of missed. Naru really is maximum tsundere. Aquarium. I can't bring a boy back there. I don't think you ever mentioned that. Oh. That's cool. New little sister. Will we get to meet her? Probably not. I don't think that's true. Well, I can guarantee you he does. Busy? Of course. I know, right? Just check on the internet. I'm sure there's plenty. Especially now. I mean, if you're desperate for attention, that's a good way to go about it. You can either do that or you can start a YouTube channel. I went with the latter. Because it's, you know, substantially easier. Yeah, that hasn't passed yet. But you... well, I think K-Child is probably still a little bit salty that you're not the girl he made a childhood promise to. Wow, Keitaro, don't go there. I mean, she can if she wants to. That poor hat. Hmm. You're allowed to quit things if you don't find them as enjoyable as you thought you would, you know. Yeah, as he's been doing. Jesus, man, compensating for something? Gotta spread news on the internet that Naro is extremely violent. Because we already knew that as the audience, but the fans might not be aware. Of course you did. Sure they did. Like a Shinobu just gotta hide behind. Just, yeah, go in the bath. Just take the towels off first. Paper, it was like hard as a rock. Wow, that really is where this went. Well, yeah, nobody likes a violent pop star. I still ship it though. But I was hoping I could stay and watch. Maybe join you in the bath. You know, we should be close enough for that after like 11 episodes. Good, stick around for at least 5 minutes. 4. 3 is my final offer. Oh, right, referring to Tokyo U. That's a good way to spin that. Because that's when she started first, so that's the best way to take his advice. Had a lot of music in this episode, just a lot of background music. A lot of idols singing. That's really cute, I like that. Bunch of naked girls singing together in the hot bath. Heaven in a nutshell, really. So that was the 11th episode of Love Hina. And this episode, probably another one of my favorites. It was an idol episode. Naru won some Hinata City Idol competition, and became an idol because of that. And it was pretty nice watching her do her idol performances, singing, and I'm not sure if I'd call it dancing or not. I mean, she did move around a little bit, but it was very minimalistic dancing if it was. But it was great to watch, you know, she had some very nice outfits, a very nice singing voice, much better than I thought she would. I don't know if it was the same voice actress or not, or if they had a different one do the singing, but either way, it was pretty great. And speaking of which, Naru even mentioned I think she's doing like a voice acting role for an ecchi anime, which is, I'd say that suits her quite well. But yeah, because of her new idol life, she was kind of neglecting, you know, Keitaro and just kind of her Hinata dorms life, really. And kind of the whole Tokyo U thing, Keitaro was worried about, that they would no longer be fighting together to get in there. And all that, and Keitaro was probably having a lot of mixed emotions, because he did like seeing her as an idol, watching her on TV, supporting her and all that. So we had a big conflict with that. And Naru, I guess she mostly wanted to be an idol because, you know, for the attention. She didn't feel love with her own family because of her mother getting remarried and all that. Suppose they care more about her new family than her old one. And we also brought up the whole tutor that she made her Tokyo U promise with as well, and all that. And he also had a nice little date with Naru, which they both had quite a bit of fun, although Naru, being the famous idol person she is, kept getting, like, found by people and having to run away, so the day could have went better, really. Especially considering the whole scene we got where she just punches Keitaro once again, which is part of the course, but it ended badly because the photographer saw it and took pictures of it, and then the world realized just how violent of a person Naru is, and as a result, she ended up quitting the whole idol thing, which I'm a little bit happy about the fact that she actually has some repercussions for her violent nature. I am a little bit glad that that was a thing, and that she decided, instead of just laying low and apologizing for her actions, she just decided to say, nah, screw it, that's too much effort to just take responsibility and all that, so I'll just quit and go back to my old thing of staying at the dorms and trying to get into Tokyo U. Which, honestly, is probably the best decision for her. Anyway. We also ended up having Shinobu and Motoko do a little bit of idol stuff as well, like as an idol duo. Which I very much liked all of their scenes in regards to that. And yeah, I don't really need a whole lot of encouragement when it comes to shipping cute girls with each other, so the show gave me more than enough encouragement to do so with Motoko and Shinobu, and now I ship it hard. I would say ship it like FedEx, I think the kids call it. One thing I do want to mention before I forget. The scene where Keitaro goes up through Naru's hole and sees that she's there, as opposed to doing her idol stuff, and is quite surprised and talking to her and stuff. And he accidentally has his pants come off, which causes her to just hit him and knock him back down through her hole. What's interesting about that scene, like I mentioned in the reaction, but I want to go into more detail, is that he would have fallen down there when unconscious with his pants still off. And yet Shinobu was the first one to see him to wake him up, so obviously she was the one that had to pull up his pants. Which means she walked in there, saw him half naked, his penis just sticking up fully erect, most likely because warning wood and all that, and had to slowly pull his pants back over it, and then very awkwardly wake him up afterwards, probably waiting for it to go back down a bit. And what's funny about that is the fact that Shinobu is not even the only girl to see Keitaro's penis in this episode, because Naru suddenly jumped into Keitaro's bath to hide from Kentaro. So that entire time she was down there in the water, she was just staring right at it, probably like an inch away from her face. Again, most likely fully erect. and probably at least a little bit tempted to touch it. She probably didn't because I didn't really see any strange reactions from Keitaro. But I think it's safe to say she at least thought about just nomming it. But yeah, I think that's really about it, aside from just that nice little scene got at the end there of all the girls just singing together in the bath. I quite like that scene. It was just, I don't know, it was a pretty great episode in general. I quite enjoyed it, so. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.